Any open fire on your property, whether it's a debris pile, a burn barrel, or a backyard campfire, has the chance to escape and spread quickly out of control. Escaped debris burn piles are the leading cause of wildfires in Oregon, and approximately 10 to 15% of all burns treated at the Oregon Burn Center are the result of backyard debris burning. For your own safety as well as that of the entire state, it's important to prevent the spread of open fire by following these guidelines. The safest alternative to open burning are chipping, composting, or hauling yard debris to your local recycling center. Check with your local landfill or fire agency for programs, services, or suggestions to help you recycle debris without burning. If burning is your only option, it's critical to build the pile correctly, monitor it continuously, and extinguish it thoroughly. These three important steps work for any open fire, whether it's a debris pile, a burn barrel, or a backyard campfire. The safest time to burn in Oregon is during the colder, rainy seasons when exposed fuels surrounding the pile are damp enough to prevent fire spread. Dry out spring debris piles during the summer and cover the pile in time for the end of fire season. Seasoned, dry piles will burn cleaner and faster in late fall or winter's damp or snowy conditions, with fewer emissions than freshly piled green wood. Burning regulations are not the same in all areas of the state, and restrictions on burning and smoke emissions can change with the weather and fuel conditions. Before you strike a match, check with your local fire agency or air protection authority first to learn if burning is prohibited or if a permit is required.
No, I'm sorry, burning is restricted for today. Thank you.
Never burn on hot, dry, or windy days. Wind can carry embers to dry, flammable vegetation where they can smolder and ignite a new fire. If the weather isn't cooperating, wait and burn another day. Landscape debris piles should be no bigger than 4 feet tall and 4 feet in diameter. Add more debris in small amounts as existing debris is consumed by the fire. Minimize the amount of dirt in piles to improve the combustion process. Set aside big pieces larger than 8 inches in diameter to use as firewood. State regulations prohibit the burning of any household trash or garbage that creates dense smoke or noxious odors. Plastics, treated lumber, and other manufactured products may not be burned. Remove all flammable material within 10 feet of the outer edge of the pile and create a protective barrier by using a shovel to scrape down to mineral soil around the perimeter of the pile. Make sure there are no tree branches or power lines above and no structures, outbuildings, or wood fences nearby. Wet down the surrounding area before and during the burn to prevent spot fires from embers. With any open fire, it is critical to have a charged water hose or large bucket of water and a shovel on hand to quickly extinguish any escaped embers or escaped flames. These tools will also be needed when you're ready to fully extinguish the fire. Oregon law requires a responsible adult to monitor an open fire continually from start to finish until the fire is completely out. Piles that have stumps, dirt, and large pieces of wood can retain heat for several weeks, even months, and rekindle when the weather warms up. So it's important to go back and recheck the fire area regularly. Look for smoke on windy days and feel the pile for heat. Continue to monitor the pile until it is completely out. Whether you light a debris pile or a backyard campfire, you must set it upright, stay with it, and put it out completely. Escape debris burns are costly. You could be held liable for damage to the property of others and for fire suppression costs depending on the circumstances. By setting up and maintaining a safe, open fire from start to finish, you'll be keeping your family safe, protecting your property, and reducing the burden of your local fire professionals. Wildfire safety begins with you.